Do you ever feel like something just doesn't fit right and it then affects how you feel when you wear it? Well, Emily Harris, the designer behind the fashion brand Mrs. Emily, talks with Ryan about the important role that clothing plays in adding to our confidence.
Yes, and Emily has so much more than just t-shirts. She's even designing her own fabrics now and is working with fair trade factories in different parts of the world. But there is one product that is very personal to her story and has become the core of so many of Emily's designs. Take a look.
When I moved back to Illinois, I just kind of kept on that same road, that same theme of functional fashion. Like, how do we feel beautiful but also can move and breathe? Weight can fluctuate. We can put things in our pockets. We can wash our clothes. And so that's really kind of been my wheelhouse for a few years now. So my main product is elastic waist skirts, and these are some of mine that are currently for sale. These feature block printed handmade fabrics. So these are coming from a man named Udit in India, and he uses all natural dyes. So this is indigo and madder.
Actual indigo.
Actual
like real
indigo,
which
yes.
is not used in the industry anymore.
No, it's all chemical dyes. So this is all natural dye, and Indian indigo, it actually lightens as you wear it, and it what's called crocks. And so you can kind of see where there's like texture within the fabric, and that happens over time. The more you wear it, it actually develops personality.
Oh, so it's, yeah.
Which is
that's
wild.
Cool. You get your own
so
patina.
Much. Exactly.
Based on your lifestyle, your clothes start to look like you.
Yeah.
Is there a story, is there a moment in your life that you can pull from where you were like, this is it, this is what I need to be doing, this is what I need to be focusing on?
Yeah, there was one photo shoot in New York that I was having for my brand, and it happened to be just 3 months after I had my daughter. And so I was doing a collection of scarves, and so it was going to be for the most part fine because it would be like waist up, but I did need like an underlayer, a dress or something to wear. And I had just had my daughter, and the only thing in my closet that fit was an elastic waist skirt that I had actually made my last semester of college, which is what my product is now based on, this skirt that I made years and years ago. And so I put that on, and to this day I love those photos. I think I realized after having my daughter how life can be really hard and confusing, and then confidence really was put in a different light for me, because it wasn't like this, like, oh, this is fun, I feel confident. It was more like, no, if I don't feel confident, I can't do my jobs, I can't be a mom, I can't be a wife, I can't be a friend. Yeah, so it kind of just changed how I feel about the role of clothing adding to our confidence.
What has been the biggest surprise along the way that you did not expect?
I didn't expect that with a simple elastic waist skirt, I would be so inspired. To be able to have clothing that goes with us through seasons of life is really important. And if I'm gonna spend the time and the quality and create something that is really so meaningful and beautifully crafted and well-made, I want it to last for years, and the way to do that is elastic. So that's I'm in love with elastic now, and you can make it look just like so many different ways. You wouldn't necessarily think, oh, these are all elastic waist skirts, and that's what I really want to do.
Right,
like, how do you chic-en elastic?
This is like, looks like a completely different product here, but it still has the elastic
Yep,
waist.
they're all elastic waist.
That's really cool.
By sticking with elastic waist skirts, I'm able to design something that's like so well crafted on the inside, because I keep like refining, and so the product gets better and better.
But it's like the foundation, it's like that central idea, and then you're just able to kind of build off of it in all these different ways.
Yep, it's like where they say creativity likes confines.
Yeah.
You know, there's like these confines of like, okay, it's going to be elastic waist.
Yeah.
What can you do?
No, I always say limitations are an invitation to expand creativity.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what I found, especially moving into fair trade, because now I'm starting to design my own fabrics, and so right here you can see like the mood board of a fabric that is, it just finished being hand woven in Bangladesh, and then it got shipped to India, so now it's being made into skirts.
Wow.
And so now I'm using recycled yarns, so they're coming from the garment factories in Bangladesh and being spun, the fabric scraps are being spun into new yarn, which is then being woven on wooden looms at this fair trade factory in Bangladesh. So I'm able to come with my creativity and use a set color of yarns, because it's literally just the colors of whatever's coming out of the garment factory, and create these fabrics. So again, there's all these confines, but it's resulting in really creative work.
That's incredible. It seems like your capacity continues to grow based on the things that you accomplish. And so you started in one place, you thought you knew everything. But then as you learn and grow and overcome these hurdles, it's like you're able to do more. Like you could not have done this just starting out of the gate. How long have you been doing Mrs. Emily? How many years?
It'll be 14 years in
14
January.
years.
Yeah.
So this is really the result of 14 years
it really is,
of work.
Yeah. Once you start wearing clothing that has a story, it validates your story.
If you are still Christmas shopping, Mrs. Emily products make some great gifts.
Yes, she has skirts, tees, and accessories. If you want to learn more about Emily Harris, her story, and the Mrs. Emily products, you can find all of that and more on her website and blog by visiting our website at CILiving.tv.